All right, welcome back. We are also reviewing one of our characters called Salzon. He's a pretty cool character, and we're getting to the finishing stages where we're starting to render out his look. So maybe as a quick measure of flavor, so Salzon's got these additional weapons. This is a version of Salzon, and he's basically like an alien hunting, like trophy collector. So he's a bounty hunter. He hunts alien, generally like not xenophobes. He hunts a xeno life, so there's probably a little bit more of alien kind of wrapped into this Alien vs. Predator type of thing, Predator universe. I'm sure there's some inspiration I'm drawing from there. So, and we wanted to put together this character that we've been working on for a few months, and you can see here he's got very much this kind of Geiger inspiration on the boots. Some of our characters are starting to inform some of our other characters in terms of style. It's all part of the same universe, and today we are evaluating, essentially, he's got a little bit of touch of kind of like steampunk in his pistols. And now that you have that for context, we're just reviewing some of the material renders for Salzon's 6-shooter. And Dimitri did a really good job with the gold. Like, this gold inlaid is great. And Zay, we're just looking at this is just feedback on the first renders. Is that it for color?
Yes, I believe this is. Let me just make sure we're on coloring and shading.
Okay.
Yes, so this is the first real fleshed out render that we've seen.
Mm-hmm. I think I'd like to see more silver in the butt of the grip. So this feels a little bit more like rubber or plastic to me.
What should it feel like? Silver?
Yeah, silver. It should feel like metal. Very close to like I think the brushed kind of silver metal that we have up here. Also, I think, let's see here. So we basically got this dark silver. I'm just looking at this at the hammer. Take a look at the context of the rest of it here. Feel like we could brush up the hammer to be also more silver looking. I think it's a little dull in comparison to like kind of where we have the brush spots here. This is pretty good. Also, I think he did a really good job getting the barrel here too.
I feel like we want to be also very careful because I believe some of this is meant to be more of a bone texture, but that's mainly in the barrel.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yes.
It was we were trying to achieve bone texture here?
Not more of like a creamy kind of, yeah.
Just a bone color, but in metal. Is that what we're okay? All right.
And then the hammer is silver. The base cap grip that you mentioned already should be silver.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah. No. It's really, really hard to get golds and silvers and steels to render in a way that feels shiny. So I think he's doing a great job with this. So. And this is an interesting, so like I really kind of like where we're at, the gun bits here. Oh yeah, so we had the trigger in the gold, which is cool, down with that. The darker silver here. I think the patterns that really come through. Like you remember how difficult it was with Dimitri to get this concept of inlaid, right? And now
here it is.
Yeah, now it's just like, it's like we've conquered that. So every time you're working with artists, especially when you're working with directors, you know, I tend to have a fixation on trying to get certain details. And I really love when you have an inlay emboss material that gives a little bit more depth. And, you know, in rendering, it would almost be like a ambient occlusion pass or a bump map is what they kind of call it, for giving you some texture more from the video game side of things. But trying to capture the way that looks is not easy, especially when you're talking about concepts. So, you know, different when you're modeling things in game engines and whatnot, but we're using an interesting rendering style here that it doesn't quite map to 3D in the same exact way. So
it's beautiful. my goodness.
Yeah, I like what we got going on here. Yeah, those are only 2 pieces of feedback, I think. So yeah, Salzon he's gonna look damn good. All right.
Sure I have those 2 pieces of feedback.
Okay. And Zay, I guess I just got your opinions as well. And anything else you wanted to add or point out?
Nope. I love it.
And a pro tip for you out there watching right now. Thank you for watching, by the way. And the pro tip is that, if you want to get into art, or if you want to get into direction, or you want to get into working on things from your imagination, one of the most important things you can do is you go out and find people that are doing things that you want to do, and find people that are doing it at a level above what you're doing, and do whatever you can to be of service to these folks. So, I just asked Zay, I don't have to ask Zay, but I asked Zay if she had any other feedback on this here. And that's a normal routine between us, because I don't want Zay just to take the things I want to say or want done. I want her to be able to critically think about these things and have her own opinions. And that way, when we need to have creative discourse on direction, or I just want second opinions, Zay has a fully fledged working knowledge of both the characters and the things that we build and how we build them. And that's, while it's not Zay directly doing art in this case, she's definitely part of the pipeline. And so there are plenty of ways to be of service, and that can help you form better understanding, different perspectives from the way the art is being crafted, and generally get you into a place where, that will help level you up in the future. So there you go. Pro tip. All right. Pro tipo. All right. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time. Bye. See ya. Bye.